peculiar showed up at the Santa Barbara harbor this weekend. A group of 5 black swans with bright red bills have been seen, leaving many residents and organizations baffled as to where the birds came from. According to SeaWorld, the birds are native to Australia, Tasmania, and New Zealand. The Santa Barbara Wildlife Care Network has been working to determine the next steps for the swans.
Apollo is dead.
Do you have a working model? I want to know what photon.
First flat, why don't you fall off the edge?
I heard that mic calls from Apollo. City. Hello, Sirius. Is gravity a theory or a fact? Thought my tampons in the house where my period's at. Get my rap on when I'm pissed about the serious crap. Passing so fast through space, time bends in half. After blasting through warp speed, we get to play. Don't listen if you don't like when I spit these raps. Rhymes I write like lightning, I write so fast. I'm like Mike Tyson, you ain't gotta fight in chat. I'm going back to basics, flat smack in the faces. You can't have gas pressure without adjacent to the vacuum of space, bitch, without a container. Like paying for a lawyer without a retainer. I ain't playing about to let a slug out of this chamber. When you see the red dot, yo, no doubt it's a laser. Helio flatty dude, shot up for later, shot up for later, flatty dude, shot up for later. I've been around the world and I measure the earth, measure the earth. The devil, well, you know this, man. Clever with words, but no, Craig, sorry, does not mean curve. Never mean Spencer. Does playing Call of Duty help build my immunity up? Insurance policy paying me, they usually bluff. I'm not saying they won't do it, but it's usually tough. The last few years I've seen some unusual stuff. But if I mention the shot, you say I'm off the beat. So no, I'm beating up.
Year and a half of training. It has all led to an unseemly and unprecedented public squabble between the movie makers and a star ballerina. In the movie Black Swan, Natalie Portman wowed movie audiences with her portrayal of a prima ballerina going mad. But in a controversy that now has moviegoers doing a double take, this woman says she did many of the film's most unforgettable dance scenes. She is professional ballerina Sarah Lane.
Full body shots with actual dancing is me, and that's why they hired me.
It's your body, your feet. In this pivotal scene included on the movie's DVD and recreated by Sarah for our cameras, Natalie's face was actually superimposed on Sarah's body with computer effects. Were you told that you would get credit for this? Were you told this was a secret?
No,
Were you told?
No, I didn't do the movie to get fame or recognition or anything.
After Sarah gave a small interview to Glamour magazine about her role in the film, entitled The Real Black Swan, The Real Black Swan, she says she got a call from...
Yes, you. You look around and sometimes wonder why your owner takes such good care of you. At first, you're not sure. You're skeptical. What if he sends you to the slaughterhouse? You've never been there, but you know very well none of your friends have ever come out of that place. You remain on high alert for when that fateful day might arrive. But it never does. Days go by, and then weeks, months, even years. You are now convinced your owner loves you more than any of these other chickens, and he would never do anything bad to you. Each passing day is additional evidence to say that you will live for the next. 1,000 days go by like this. 1,000 beautiful days. Until, of course, the 1,001st day, when the illusion of safety breaks, and you end up on someone's dinner plate. You should have never crossed the road. Now imagine how betrayed the chicken must have felt when it was being taken to that terrifying part of the farm. Given the 1,000 days worth of evidence, the chicken's trust in its owner was ironically at its highest level when it was eventually slaughtered. Perhaps, if it wasn't so foolish to believe that it was special or unique, maybe it would have at least been spared the feelings of betrayal. That one final day completely changed the outlook of the chicken's life. That one piece of evidence outweighed the previous 1,000 days. And it's not even a contest. This is something known as a black swan. A single event or observation that comes as a surprise with disproportionate consequences, radically changing our outlook about something. People used to think that swans could only be white, until they saw a black swan, which basically reshaped the way people thought about what is out there. Nassim Nicholas Taleb wrote a book called The Black Swan, The Impact of the Highly Improbable, to study this very phenomenon and shine light on how vulnerable we are to black swans, and how we are only becoming increasingly more vulnerable with each passing day. In his book, he talks about some fundamentals of epistemology that limit our ability to understand the black swans before they happen. But first, let's talk about why our modern society, as technologically advanced as it is the perfect nesting place for a black swan event. You know, the usual. Think out of the box, start a revolutionary company, work extremely hard for a few years, and then smell the roses. Happily ever after. We've all read the autobiographies. We've all watched the documentaries.
Bro, every word that I spoke, you couldn't refute it. Water finds its true level, so you couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it. It can't be refuted. No, you couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it. You couldn't dilute it. Yeah.
This
video of black swans in the Santa Barbara harbor. A tugboat captain caught this rare sight. It's unclear how the swans ended up in these waters. They are all now in the animal rescue team of Solvang.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
Look at those red beaks that they have.
Leaving many residents and organizations baffled as to where the birds came from. According to SeaWorld, the birds are native to Australia, Tasmania, and New Zealand.